and welcome to yet another tutorial. My name is Carolina, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to make this cute maxi skirt using my new sewing pattern called Gigi. You can buy this pattern from my shop on Etsy, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. To start, prepare skirt panel number 1. You can sew the sides together, right side to the right side, and overlook the seam allowance using an overlooker. But in this tutorial, I'll use a French seam technique for the side seams. So take 2 panels and sew them together wrong side to the wrong side. Cut off the seam allowance, but be careful not to cut the stitch line. Turn the panel to the wrong side and pin the sides once again. Sew the side seams approximately ½ centimeter from the edge. Then double fold the top edge twice, so it's approximately 1 centimeter wide, enough to later on insert the elastic. Remember to leave a small gap close to the side seam. Moving on to the skirt panel number 2, sew the front and back panels together using also French seam technique. First sew them wrong side to wrong side, trim the seam allowance, turn to the other side, and sew sides once again. Now we need to create gathers on the top edge of the skirt panel number 2. Change the stitch length to 4.5 and thread tension to 7, and run a stitch line approximately ½ centimeter from the edge of the fabric. Moving on to the skirt panel number 3, also sew front and back panels together using a French seam technique. Create gathers on the top edge of the panel, the same way we did with the skirt panel number 2. Then, to finish the hem, double fold the bottom of the skirt panel number 3 and top stitch. Now we need to join all 3 panels together. Place panel number 1 on the wrong side facing down and insert inside panel number 2 that's on the right side. Adjust the gathers so the 2 panels match and pin them together. Then, with skirt on the wrong side, add panel number 3. Sew all panels together, 1 cm away from the edge. Then, overlook the seam elements. If you don't have an overlooker, you can also use a zigzag stitch. Now, with skirt on the right side, draw 2 lines, one 2 cm and the other 4 cm away from the stitch line using chalk. And repeat the same steps on the back of the skirt. Slowly wind a bobbin with elastic thread. You can use your hands, but I prefer to use my sewing machine as it's much faster. Just remember to not stretch the elastic when you do it. Insert the bobbin into the sewing machine and without changing any settings, make a stitch line following the line we made with chalk. Once you've finished, leave enough elastic thread at the end to then double tie both ends together. As the last step, wrap stretched elastic around your waist and add 2 cm to the measurement to determine how much you'll need. My elastic for the UK size 8 will measure 57 cm as I want my waist to be tight. Insert the elastic to the waistband using a safety pin. Tie the elastic ends together and then cut off any extra elastic. Then top stitch the gap at the waistband. And that's it! Your own perfect simple Gigi skirt. Thanks for watching!